Good morning everyone, hopefully you're enjoying your isolation period at the moment. This is a little video for all you guys that want to do my back class. I'm going to do it literally from what I would do in the class, so you don't even have to think about anything. In terms of equipment, very limited because we haven't got what we normally use in the gym, so you're going to have to use your brains a little bit on that. Just remember, we do a warm-up, we do all the exercises once round. Each exercise is 45 seconds. If you can, in between each exercise, if you're going to be following this, try and give yourself between, say, 10 to 15 seconds to change over, or if you can, just go as quick as you can into the next station. Once we've done that, you do that once round, have a small breather, twice round, then we do the cool down exercises. So, in terms of equipment, I was just suggesting then, I've got a few bits that you can do. Going to have to alternate a few things around at the same time. In terms of time wise, we'll see how we can get on and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we start off with a nice easy one. Start off with the warm up. So as we do normally in the class, we get the arms up, stretch up, round and down, up, round and down. So in terms of the number, we normally do between 4 and 6. Depends how stiff I am as well. Good. Do 2 more. Good. And then we go into some shoulder shrugs. So up, round and down. Good. Do 4 of them and then change direction. Good. Good. Give your arms a little bit of a shake. Okay, then we go from the head, so chin towards your chest. We're rotating round, keeping your chin towards your chest, looking over to the other side. So just rotating the head nice and slowly, from side to side. Again, keeping our bodies up nice and tall. Good. Good. And marching off, so we're just marching on the spot. Good. So normally we start marching at the front. I thought I'd change it around a little bit, doing a mobility bit up top first, then we get our marching. So we get our arms pumping up a little bit higher this time. Good. As we're marching through this time, bring our elbows together, palms together, chin towards our chest. Then as we open up, our head up nice and tall. Good. So round and down. Good. So let's bring our head up nice and tall. Imagine we're on a puppy on a string, so our head up nice and tall. All that stretch across that chest. Good. Last one. Good. Shake the arms off. Bring our feet back down to hip width apart again. Just going to lean over into some side bends. A little bit tight after my kettlebell routine I've done the other day. That's good. Last one. Good. And back off on the march. Good. So really driving the arms up, knees up this time. We go straight into heel digs and bicep curls. So it's just in to out. Good. Good. And into chest press. Good. No music at the moment. Good. And then into shoulder press. Bit strange without the music. No beat to go with. Good. And arms back down. Shake the arms off, shake the legs off. Good. We go straight into the hamstrings. So coming through. Good. Triple tap, change. Good. Triple tap. Good. Into the hamstrings. So from the side view, just coming through. Triple tap, changing over sides. Good. Last one. Good. Okay, last but not least, we're going to go into the squat. up into the arm sweep, up onto our toes. So coming down, sweep, up, down. Good. Let's use our big toes, really launch up, get ourselves nice and tall. Good. Last two. Good, last one. Good. And marching off. Good. Okay, remember the little burst we do for 15 seconds? So I'm just going to time it off the top of my head. So we're going to go 3, 2 and 1. So just driving through, get the arms pumping, knees up if you can, on the spot. If not, it's a fast paced march. Really pump the arms though, get the body going. Good. And stop there, well done. Shake everything off, nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And again. Good. And then we do a second time round as fast as we can. So it's like that. Get the arms pumping. Good. 3, 2 and 1. Shake everything off. Good. So we're going to go through the exercises now. First one we're going to start off with the squat. So with the squat, yeah, I know I've cheated because I've got the piece of equipment from the gym, but what you can do is use anything heavy that you've got, hold it into your arms from there, or we'll do it from this way, coming down into the squat, then coming up. Remember, don't let the knees come forwards. Feet always go hip width apart, which is important. If you haven't got anything like a block underneath in between your feet, just make sure every now and then you check your alignment of your toes so they're nice and straight. But because I've cheated and I've got this from the gym, I've got my heavy bag, so from here I'm carrying it underneath. Anything you can do underneath, great. If not, like I said, hold it in towards your chest, coming down into the squat, then squeezing up. So it's down, squeeze up. So it's all nice and controlled. Head up, nice and tall as we come up. Like I said, knees don't come over your toes. Squeeze the glutes back and squeeze it as you come back up. So it's down, then up. Good. Okay, so obviously that would be for 45 seconds. Then we're moving on onto the floor. We go straight into the bridge. So different variations of the bridge. Some of you know what different variations you're doing individually. So from there, coming down, feet hip width apart. Good. Arms down by your side, shoulders and head nice and relaxed. Squeezing one vertebrae up at a time, up into the shoulders, and then squeezing back down again, nice and slow. So squeezing up, and then working through the vertebrae back down. Good. There's two things to watch out for. We don't come too high, so we're coming up onto our shoulder blades, onto our neck, sorry. So it's just coming up to the shoulder blades. And two, make sure your toes stay down as you're bringing your spine one vertebrae back down at a time. Okay, so from the bridge, coming rolling over onto the front. I'll talk to you like this for a minute. So we're going to do back extensions. Again, everyone's got different variations you do in a class. This one is nice and basic, so elbows stay down flat, palms down flat. So bring your head down towards the floor. Make sure our shoulders are away from the ears. Neck nice and long. So from there, just squeezing up and then back down. As we squeeze, make sure we don't feel our glutes clenching together. So you just come up where you feel comfortable. Good, we do two more. Good. And if you wanted to come into child pose, just to stretch off quickly. Coming back up into a standing position. So next one is your sit to stand. Again, I've cheated, got a cheat ball, but I owe loads of these anyway. So from here I've got just a chair, a So I'm going to take a seat first, squeezing the ball roughly around 25%, so I don't want to squeeze too hard. Feet hip width apart, leaning forwards as we're coming up, unlocking the back. As we come down, just touch that chair and then push back off. So slowly, 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 keeping that 25% squeeze off the ball. That's good. Should feel the core muscle groups kicking in. Good. Go 2 more from there. Last one. Good. Okay, so there's your sit to stand completed on that one. Okay, so as we're coming round, we're going to the plank next one. Everyone's favourite. So with the plank, your 2 variations, full plank or half plank, coming down onto the knees. We'll go with the half plank first, and if you're feeling comfortable, go into full, or if you want to fancy doing the full, then come down to the half. It's up to you. So again, arms down, elbows down, palms down nice and flat. As we're coming up, bring one knee up at a time off the ground. Make sure you're breathing. You're putting your tummy in towards your spine, so you feel the tummy muscles squeezing nice and tight. Most important thing is you continue breathing. And then I'm going to come back down and stretch out. Good. So that's the plank. Moving around into the lunges. Some of you like to push your foot against the wall or anything that you can feel near you at the time, to make sure that you've got that front foot against the wall or the chair, leg, so I'm going to use. So from there I can use my hand weights, which I've got. There's my hand weights. One foot in the other, up nice and tall. Drop that back leg down and then squeeze up. Good. So imagine you've got 2 planes of glass, bodies in between, keeping that back up nice and tall, and then coming up. So down, then squeeze up. Good. Now I'm going to change over because I'm not doing 2 rounds. Good, there we go. Good. Make sure you're nice and upright. And there's my lunges. Perfect. Okay, so we go from the lunges into the Superman. With the Superman, remember you have your feet hip width apart and your knees hip width apart. From there we go down with our hands, so our hands are underneath our shoulders. Get everything nice and relaxed. From there you're going to lift your right arm and left leg together. So slowly with your right arm, followed by the left, holding nice and tight, pulling in from the tummy. Feel the stretch across the back, holding it roughly 15 seconds if you want. Slowly come back in and then change your sides. Again, another one, people hold their breath. Good, there's my 2 sides done. So that's the Superman. Coming out the Superman, we're coming up into standing position into lat raises. Again, most of us haven't got any bands, so I'm back to the dumbbells. So from here, feet hip width apart, bend your knees slightly, off we go. So just going to bring your arms and wrists in line with the shoulders, don't go too high. As we're squeezing the dumbbells up, you should feel all your tummy muscles squeezing in and up. So imagine your tummy muscles are in a lift. As we take the dumbbells up, you feel the tummy muscles going up to the 10th floor. and feel it come back down to ground. Continue breathing again. So breathe out as we lift, and in. Breathe out, and in. Good. Good. I'll do 2 more. Good. And relaxing down. Well done. So that's your lat raises. In the step ups, I'm finding it a little bit difficult. Got no anything in my household that I can use as a step. So in this case, if you can find a little bit something shorter than this chair, brilliant. If not, with the chair, what I'm going to use is do a single leg. That's too high to do a double. So from there, it's too high to do a single too, but I'm just using what I've got with me at the moment. So from there, it would be just to squeeze up and down, up and down. Now, if you don't feel comfortable from that due to balance or it's too high, the alternative would be finding something like you can do with toe taps. So with a toe tap, I've took these 2 blocks from the gym. So from there, I'll go from there on the floor, and then from there I'm just going to do my toe taps. So toe taps it's not the same as the step ups, but still getting that transaction of bringing that knee up, then back down. If you've got a step up or a stair or anything like that, you can do that at home. As I'm outdoors, I've got nothing with me. Good, and there we go. So there's the step ups. So as we're moving round into the circuit, the next 2 are back on the floor. That's the ab crunches. So you can either do the 1 leg out straight, 1 leg bent, or again, everyone's got their own variations of it. So I do the first one. What some people still do is having 1 leg out straight, 1 leg bent, arms down by your side. As we're lifting up, we're just using the tummy muscles. Try not to use the back too much. So as we're coming up, this leg that is straight should be tensing. So it should be nice and relaxed. Everything coming through the tummy. Good. Or you can have both legs bent, arms by your side, then squeezing up into an ab crunch. Remember breathing. Or if you're feeling quite adventurous, I've got the chair out here. So with the chair, I can go with taking my feet up onto the chair and then squeezing from here. So different variations. This would be the equivalent of having the ball, so I'm using the chair instead. Into crunches. Good, that's my crunches done. And then big shout out to you, Peter, on this one. You love your press ups, so if you can, start doing the ones with the clap. If not, we're going to the full press up, which everyone knows anyway. So hands come in line with your chest. So your thumbs if you can, feet hip width apart, squeezing down, and then up. Down, and then up. Continue breathing again. If you start struggling, drop down to your knees. Continue. If you're doing this in the home, then your wrists are really sore. I've got the blocks here, but maybe you can use cushions as an alternative. So from there, working your way down into your press ups. Make sure your tummy muscles are being squeezed in. Good. I think that must have been about 100. Not really. Okay, so one off the press ups, we then come round into upright rows. So again, cheating, I know, but I've got the kettlebell. If you zoom in, it's got 10 on that. So knees bend slightly, nice and tall. Row it in towards underneath your chin, then back down. Now again, if you've got any dumbbells, you can use a dumbbell, do the same thing. If you've got neither, find something relatively heavy and holding it. So you could hold it like that if you want to, then coming back down. Try and get the elbows up high still if you can. A little bit more difficult depending on where your hand grip is. Or even still, get something that's relatively heavy in your household, like a jar, tin. Squeezing the tummy muscles in as we're coming up. There we go. So there's your upright rows. And then coming round again, we've just got one last exercise to do. This last one is the wood chop. So what we got, I can use the kettlebell, but I'm going to use this little chi ball. So with the chi ball, feet hip width apart, coming across, coming down to that knee, then push off again. So down to the knee, push off. What we don't want to do from now is going that way, which puts a lot of pressure into the spine. So coming down to the knee, push off. If you want to work them abs a little bit more, squeeze with the palms a little bit harder, then push off. Just like that. Good, and then I'm going to swap on sides. All these exercises are designed to build and improve the core strength and support the back. Definitely worth doing. Good, last one. Good. Okay, so they're the wood chops. Once we've done that, that's one complete circuit. We'd have a normal rest, then you do a second time round. Timing yourself 45 seconds and go up as much as you can on each exercise. Now if you're struggling through any exercises while doing the 45, have a small rest and see if you can start again and complete the 45 seconds. What we're going to do now is a little bit of a cool down. So with the cool down, we're going to go into the floor. I do the same routine so everyone knows in my back class. For new people that are watching this as well, have a look and see what I'm doing. So here, we're back on the floor. Okay, so feet hip width apart. Actually we change that, we go feet together. Arms out nice and wide. So feet together, knees together. All we're going to do from there is just rotating the knees from side to side, keeping the heels together. So just rocking from side to side. Feel that back stretching along. Nice and relaxed. Just keeping the shoulders down. As you're rotating the knees from side to side, if you want to, you can change your head direction as well. So it'll be the opposite way to where the knees are going. Just increases that stretch that little bit more. Good. And then you're going to pull your knees in towards your chest, shoulders relaxed and stabilised. Try and relax your neck as well, shoulders. Then from here, just going to pull your knees round into a little circle. So small circles. Do half a dozen one way, switch, direction, do the same the other way. Good. And then what? I've missed that one, but it doesn't matter because we go back to it, which is one leg out straight. Put your left foot on your right knee, then use your right arm to just pull that knee across, keeping your opposite shoulder down. So just stretching the back out. As we're holding the stretch, nice deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And in return, that relaxes the back muscles, so you can stretch that a little bit further. come out, shake it off, changing sides. Great stretch this one. Coming up, shake the legs off. You can roll over onto your front. Going into child pose. So feet hip width apart. That's we're coming down. Elbows come down towards the floor. Really stretch the arms out. See if you can get your glutes towards your heels. Good. Then we can come up into an all four position. Go into cat-cow. So from here, draw your chin towards your chest. Really arch the back. And as we dip through, head comes up, lower back dips. So alternating, doing 3 each way. Good, and then slowly come back into child pose. And from child pose, coming up, spin ourselves round into seated position. Right leg out straight, bring your left leg across, bring your knee right in towards your chest. Then you're going to look over your left shoulder. So we're just stretching out the glutes this time. Good. Then we can change sides. Good. Okay, shake the legs off. Slowly coming up. It's a hamstring stretch. So hamstrings from the front. Put the pressure onto the bent knee. Front knee comes out straight. Try and get your pelvis in a nice square line position. Feel that stretch in the back of the leg. If you can't, squeeze your bum back and then draw your chest up higher. Feel the stretch. Shake it off. Changing sides. Good. Shake it off. Give yourself a clap. Well done, everyone. So that's completing a nice little back circuit class. That's all obviously for you guys for the back class, also for new people that want to try this out as well. Give it a go.